Yes, it's my guys. I see that, Mew. You're listening to it.
The whale and the raven.
Pardon me?
The whale and the raven.
That would be good. Okay.
Is that you're having very limited impact on.
Oh, Nia, you were sucking your toes. Yeah, well, you were. So where are we going to go tomorrow? Yeah, about 12, 1 o'clock it should be here if it's Robert coming in. And that's why I'm here, is to make sure this happens. Which is why I booked whatever, okay? So all I know is we can just...
This is going to be your home.
I don't know how to justify this. How do I justify this? I have no doctor to write it, but we live through holy hell with Vital Air, which would mean you would have to give me a note. And I am your primary caregiver and your power of attorney. Now what? So, well, you know what, Tim? I am in a rock and a hard place continually, daily. And you could at least say, wow, you're right. I would not wish where I'm at on anybody, even my worst enemy or you.
The project is dead.
And this has nothing to do with Vital Air or primary caregiver. It's just we've covered that incredible amount of incompetence today. Memaguasi had his assignments uploaded wrong.
And what if there is any change coming? What does that do to the...
Wow, huh? You didn't have your glasses. You're smoking up here. Glenda thought we should all be at a meeting at 5, and at 5 o'clock she said, don't worry, I'll be there for 6. Me, the lowly employee, I'm supposed to fix the technology that I don't even have access to.
Split our personal relationship quite a bit. So at the end of the day, JD will not be here. It will be just myself.
And I'm probably not the only one living this kind of stuff, but I do know you're not.
But just bear with me.
You're actually not living this kind of stuff.
And we will figure this all out.
So you're going to do that tomorrow, and then we would theoretically be able to go out on the bikes. Where do you want to go?
We've gone that way and this way.
It might be, you've got 2 small tanks in the van, don't you?
I do? Okay. Okay, and?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I do.
Look at the ocean without looking
I'm
for a
surprised
boat.
to see 5 tanks down here.
You leave them alone. You just fucking leave them
how I
alone.
react to the ocean.
You decide that at least I am figuring out if we ever have an emergency that you might be able to survive. Okay? Would that be as good a reason as any?
I'm not getting angry about it.
Are there 2 half tanks in the van?
Yes.
Just my guy. Yeah, just my guy.
Our arrival into this area
I'm
coincided with the comeback
What?
of the humpback whales.
Put your stuff inside, please.
Yes, I will.
Okay, smile and where are you smoking now?
No, I'm not.
Where are you smoking?
I have been smoking right here.
Where are you going to be smoking?
Outside.
go today? Where should we go? You want them in my bag?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go out Industrial Way and then we'll talk about where to go, okay? But that's sort of backwards, which seems like a good idea. What? I'm sorry, I didn't get. Okay, do this up or you're gonna lose your gloves. So this was when we were out with Ron. And I don't know, Ryan Pauly said that he saw us with him. I don't know where, but someplace. So if he was going past here, I guess he would have. Hello, look at me. There. Now what are you doing? Do you want me to put them in my bag, in my thing? Listen, do you want to go towards Open Park? That's the one that we stop at. Yeah, I remember maybe Obama Park, or like one of them can get to as far as Obama Park, maybe. Okay, there's the start. I don't know if we're gonna try to go to. I don't know where to put coffee. That's the first step. I really don't know. Dreams. Did you see the eagle? I don't know if I got that. I don't know about that. Okay, well. I probably didn't have to take today off. We wrapped a little before, like I could have made it there, but we wouldn't have been here yet. So maybe it was a good thing I did. I don't know. We'll see if they send a replacement. It has my confirmation number. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say to Brad other than, well, I don't know. They leave without pay. This thing about submit to supervisor. That's what HR said. I don't know. Like, at the best of moments, I'm still the lowly employee. Am I supposed to know how to do this? I've never done it. Linda had said last week, she said, well, we'll log it. I said, but I don't really know if
I'll take a picture or two and we're here for a second and you don't have to get
later
off your
today.
bike.
So I will get to log it off.
How you
if I
doing?
don't
How are you
have to,
feeling?
right?
Yeah? Okay.
Pretty out there. I'm just going to walk over and do it. What? There's another one. This might be. Yeah, okay, what if you start feeling badly? What?
There's not much we can do about it.
Okay. Be back in a second. I'm just going to go take a look at the river. okay with the wind? You're sure? I think this thing is moving. I felt this shift 3 times. Hello. And I thought, and if it comes off to him, it'll just hopefully roll elsewhere than in your direction. Yeah? I'm going to go to the bathroom while I'm in here as well. Although I can probably do it over there. If we're going to McDonald Park. If you want to go over there, open. We'll go to McDonald for starters. Oh, okay. Oh, they changed the packaging.
Which one you want, Brett? This one?
To Canada Dry. Thank you. I wonder I can't find them. Wait a minute, that's with lemonade ginger. Do you just have the plain nut size?
This
Or is...
Yeah, this
Oh,
one.
that's what... No, what? Thank you. Here, I'll give you...
Okay.
Give you those. Yeah, I need 2 of those. Okay, we got our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I thought that's... Okay, good. I don't know if I want anything else right now. No, that's probably good. Yeah, that's good.
Have a great day.
You too. They don't have the big ones, so I guess we'll work with this, okay? Just wait, I've got to package stuff down. Here, hold the camera and don't drop it. By the way, it's on. It's on. There's a lot to this whole thing with COVID stuff, you know? With mask and this and that. Something else. Then we'll find some stuff out of this, yeah.
Okay, you
So
want
let's
a
put
picture of the
that
picture
there
taker?
for a moment.
There. Okay, that's good. Just wait. Okay, there. Okay.
Close it up, I'll put it in there and we'll go over that away. I'm going to get the coat off because that's a good idea too.
Oh, yes.
I think so. Holy jeez, I don't think it'll be bad if we're on parallel road, you don't have the oncoming, it's those trucks that are in the...
Yeah.
Or try to. I don't know what it is. But it really shows up light.
It's possible it's opening up the road.
I don't particularly like them, but that's what I grabbed when I was running out of
Now that I got that all over my fingers. There. So we could sit here for a couple of minutes and that would be good, right?
Wander over to the other side, thinking that the bathroom might
Hold on, I'm working on it. Yeah, it was there was gas and guns. Still on record. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the tank looks better there. Okay, that's a start. There. So look, this thing's still on record, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, it is. I am assuming I need a little pouch for this because I don't want to scratch it. It's really quiet though.
That's so bad.
Yeah. Like,
Personal ladder.
well, it is almost for just, you know, it's like really quiet, so it will sit in there. I would have liked when it had more shakers to it. So. Does that look any better? I think so. Let me see. Here, look at me. I think we will feel better if we go out with, like over there, those speakers in here. I really do. Frank don't see too. I don't know. Like we used to go see people, or people would, you know, go to restaurants, or there's nothing anymore.
Trust me, I know.
So don't let these blow away, okay?
No kidding.
Huh?
No kidding.
Yeah, well, that's what would be just brilliant, Jim, if we had that. And I don't know, where do I get $20,000? Try selling a house and buy one? I'll need to keep the money for whatever. So we can get cards, okay?
It'll actually be my wind block.
Oh, well, that may be. That's beside the point. What are they?
10 of chalices,
Okay.
10 of pentacles, 9 of chalices, and 9 of swords.
Something told me I was supposed to listen to that those card sets. That looks a little better than let's try it out. Here, wait a minute, we'll try to. There. I think we should try to go forward to Hogan Park too. It's about 2 o'clock right now. And I figured somewhere close to 4 if we could get back in for you. Does that sound okay? Huh?
Made the bottle of me.
Well, it does seem to be, it looks more like iced tea, doesn't it?
No,
That's up to you.
iced tea is right down.
Well, it has a brown, It don't look like, I don't know.
Oh, this is the whole new thing.
If we get your hair done and stuff, you'll look a little better, I think. You'll feel a little better. Okay. So let's try to plan for that too. Move your bottle. I'm really glad that you came out today.
Yeah.
I'm often sounding really angry, and that's because of all of the crazy stuff going on, right?
Well, I told you it was better for when you got there.
When? Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. Well, it was that or stay home and work on the yard or something, but if I'm taking off, I've lost $40 out of this already because I've taken off 2 days. Well, yeah, that's what it is. So it's. Old man.
Young woman.
Look at the camera. Yeah, really, eh?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay with the wind on that bike? I worried me a few of those gusts. I guess you pulled over. I lost you in the mirror.
Tears in my eyes.
Huh?
There was tears in my eyes.
There were tears in your eyes. Yeah, probably. What? I love you too. You want to go to drumming tomorrow, maybe? That's what I thought of doing. I'm going to drumming and then maybe going forward somewhere. I'm going to try to call this Pam and say, do you want to meet at Glen Valley Park for, say, 1 o'clock?
Which entrance?
Glen Valley Park
Is there
is...
more than one entrance?
There's the little park. It's just a little park, Tim.
Yeah.
Remember? Fort Langley.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe there, and then it's too bad because when we sit and watch TV, you lay in the bed and I sit in a chair. I guess I'd hold your hand or something. Okay.
I understand the feeling is there.
Okay, I'm gonna take the
Even though
camera.
it's usually, even if it's moving.
Bring the 2 cameras here.
Well,
There you go.
It's really kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take the camera and walk up there. Huh? Oh, look. There it is again. There he is. Wow. Hey, hold on a second. I'll see if I can do it with this thing. Hey, wave. I don't know if that's even taking properly. Maybe.
cooking.
Boy, I tell you that they're spraying fields out there or something too. How are you feeling today?
I'm tired.
Is it good that you're out?
Oh yeah.
Take your hand away from your mouth, because you know what? I would like to tell you this. You're very brave to do this. I do know that. Or I want to tell you that I know that. Okay?
It's too bad the prerogative's so expensive.
What?
It's too bad the prerogative's so expensive for insurance.
Well, if you can get up to handling it, we could put it back on the road, couldn't we? My concern is you handling it, Tim.
Right.
That's really what the concern is.
And how are we gonna know if I can handle it? or
I
not?
guess if you can manage a few of these sessions. This is what we did last year. I actually took you out for one full week. We went out every day and you chased me all over the valley. Like, 100K and 140K and literally, and we didn't do highway, but we did all back roads all over, and you chased me and when you started to be able to keep up, like at 6, I know that little bike is hard to push. Like that.
Anything over 100 hurts.
Yeah, well,
Anything over 100 I don't think I can get to.
it's a pain even getting it to 60 or 80 in a wind.
Yeah.
Don't play with your gears. Don't go into first gear on it.
No.
Ever. You'll never get out of it. Around to the and it runs pretty good in right now town because they carry it's all second. The 2 dinky tanks and then anywhere else like they just sit and don't put it in fourth. It'll never do anything. Really like the way I've got that other one wrapped in a coat. That's half of the problem. I didn't put it in straps because I didn't think it would hold properly. I've got to rethink a little bit on the bungees. And if it had a black thing wrapped around it, like 2 tie, like those,
Yeah.
that would give me something to hook to, rather than trying to just spin it around it with bungees. So,
I was saying we could go forward and see
or
Manfred.
not
We
in
could
the
go to
coat,
Logan
but the
Park,
coat was
and
if
you
you needed
said-
the extra coat.
It's up to you. You know
How do you
what?
feel like?
The bathroom next to it, so.
I could just sit here for 1,000 years. Wow. Oh, I don't know. I'm listening on there. You coming over here? No, you're sitting in the tree. Okay, I'm going over that way briefly. Okay, go to the bathroom back in a minute. Yeah, he's sitting over in the tree. We seem to have an awful lot of eagles this year. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there seems to be an awful lot. Go put it in your brown bag. Yeah, just slide it in your brown bag. That should work. Sit there for a minute while I do this, please. Hey, you, smile. Okay. do this.
Okay, so onward and upward.
Manfred? Manfred?
I don't think he's in. Well, the truck's there, but I can't find him, so. Do you want to go down there maybe tonight? What? Well, that's. Somebody needs to call Al and find out if they're going to be out there. It's pretty out there.
It's going to be rather warm tomorrow again. Whether or not we go out somewhere remains to be seen. I have no desire just to go to drumming and then try to go forward. If Pam calls back, fine. If she doesn't, then do drumming in the morning online, and we will go out at 11. And we will ride to Abbotsford tomorrow, which would be cheaper in gas when you think about it. Hello?
Yeah.
Well, that would be cheaper, and we will ride to Abbotsford and we'll ride back, which is further than you got today. And
Okay.
my thought is this is
there, and I'm going to
building endurance or getting the hang of it again.
On
Okay?
his whatever, and I'm going to do it anyway.
So just, no, I've got to get out. You've got to pull forward a little. They're just about gone. Oh, I'll look like I'm taking a picture, okay? Because that's how I usually do it. Here, then I'll snag a flower. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, well, that's what I mean by they're just gorgeous. Whoop. There. Okay, that's... I'm sure he knows what it's us, okay? They are just about done in. You know that, don't you? Those are going to trash that thing. Those are not good hedges to have against the stucco. You know what it will do to it, don't you? Yeah. So.
Why you're
There.
not going that way?
Hello. Okay. This is the long way around. The only reason that they stay in place is because of the two little oxygen tanks in it. And by the way, today I thought to myself, you ought to be happy you've got those two tanks in that bike, or it would have danced and bucked repeatedly. Like literally just danced. I found that with mine, with the ass end a bit, but it wasn't too bad with the 15 in it. It was when we got out near Yellow Barn, and there were a couple of big trucks that went by that just, it really danced. Like the ass end lifted.
Okay, with all the bitchiness on tape, I'll try to
And I
really
really
don't like
did a
that
pretty good job
sensation.
today. Because it comes up and it goes bang.
You
It
were
comes down.
out from about 12:30 till 3:30.
Yeah. That's 2 hours. So I don't know why you're not going this riding. What? Yeah, you're right. Well, not with the sit down and whatnot in the park, among other things, but there was almost 2 hours solid riding. So you did good. And my thought is if I can get you to chase around the valley after me for a couple of weeks, maybe we could put the Virago on the road. And then I don't know what to do with it. Take it out and, I don't know, go around the block 4 times. The weight difference, Tim, is unreal. And, you know, if the Shadow, I don't think the Shadow would be any better for you, weight-wise. It's a bulky sort of slug. And I need somebody to put a sidecar on it. The only problem with the sidecar on it is the weight. That's what the Can-Am guy said. And I looked at him and I said, well, you know what I'm riding? Because he came out there. He said, oh, I got you. I said, it's 400 pounds. I don't have a big problem pushing it if I had to, or backing up, or... Now, mind you, I had a hell of a time on the grease up at Quant Park. Remember that? Well, I think anybody would have. Well, yeah. And I said, that's the problem, is the Aero is not going to have a reverse. I said that to Les. I said, can it be done? And he just looked at me like, anything can be done. How much did you want to spend?
Yep.
I haven't gone online to look for other, right now. A sidecar on the 250 would be good. A sidecar on the 250 would stable. What?
Have enough power.
Yes, it would. It would do it. With a lightweight sidecar to take your whatever, it would stabilize you and you would be riding. You see that it would just be about almost as good. Les informs me that depending on the year and make of the bike, there are sidecars, they probably cost a small fortune anyway, that you actually buy that you can roll the bike onto and connect it. It's got 2 bolts that go through the wheel. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. He says, no, it's that easy. You roll it on, you run this thing through, and you tighten it down. You're kidding me. Nope. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the reason he knows about it is because he brought one in. He said, I'd have to go look for the site, or he'd have to. He said he brought one in, or there was a guy who got it, or whatever, because he couldn't put his wife or daughter in the back anymore because of his leg. I said, oh, I know what that means. Forget it, man. I'm good enough if I can do it myself. Forget it. And Tim, that's the same thing as putting cats on or anything else. It just, that thing today bothered me with the movement. So, they don't look like seeing me. No, they're not. So go for a drive. Go for a drive. Don't hit him, okay? No, these are not seeing me. And I don't even know if... Okay, whoa. I don't even know if anybody is bringing their bikes.
What are we doing?
You're going to go drive out to Industrial Park. We're a good half hour off then.
Industrial Park.
Where did we go today, Tim? So he rode here today on the bike. And it was the little 250. If I could figure out a different way for you to pack oxygen on it, Tim, I would, and I don't know how. That's the biggest problem. I really don't know how. Oh. Wow. I saw that. Anyway, having said that, it isn't like I've got the money to say, can we put a back thing on it, or this, or that. I don't know. You can respond to these comments, by the way. Yeah, well, it would be nice if it wasn't on there like they are when right there, that's dogwood. Just then I don't have the sun in my eye in the battle there. I really like it out here at this time of night. It's just beautiful. Yeah, my foot is really... I didn't think I could get into a boot tonight, probably. I'm still trying to figure out what did it. You can do it by wearing the wrong shoes. I've got a tear in it. That much I know. It may not need surgery. If it's taped for 3 to 6 months, it should repair itself. That means I have to keep it taped. You know how much electrical tape I'm going through? Fucking lot. And if it's not taped, I was almost not bad there 1 or 2 days that I left it untaped.
That's a good time, about 6 rolls.
And then it acted up again. So I've got it. The tape is only good today. It was bad by the time I got in. It wasn't holding. But this is better than the Gorilla Tape and duct tape. I've thrown away 3 pairs of socks. And the pair I'm wearing now are full of holes from it because of the gunk and the sticky. But this actually usually holds up with sweat to a good extent. And then will still give me a little movement, like so it doesn't cut off circulation. And I think that's what I did with the duct tape, was literally cut the circulation off. So electrical tape has a bit of give that goes on with it, you know, like I can put it on pretty snug and within not too long, it starts to get a little give, but it keeps this toe in position. If it stays in position, you're getting an education here. The tear is probably in here, but what's strange is up here, something hurts. There he is again. There he is again. Look at that. Oh, and the crows are after him. Okay. No, the crows are after him. You know why, don't you?
It's after the nest.
That's exactly it. There's the pair. There's the other one. Yeah. Yeah. And the crows will actually nest in groups, which is why they come out as a fighting pack. Yeah.
It's called a murder.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Okay, so this is my whole electrical tape story. It keeps it in place. It hurts up here, somewhere with that whole thing that I was going on with the roof and the door. That's when one of those hit my foot. And these things, because you left them in the middle of the fucking garage. I think I've got a broken bone in it too, or something, because it shouldn't hurt on the top if it's just the tear in here. And the tear in here, I figured I may have done it on the roof, or I did it by climbing too many stairs, or I don't know what I did. And the stairs would be at that school. But somewhere in that time period, I had a hit up here, and this also went off. And I don't remember hurting this part. I remember hurting this part, but this should not affect that. Well, not according to my research, so anyway, okay, well, there. That's all that discussion. You've got somebody coming. Whoa! Can you not turn left in front of that vehicle, please? If he hit his brakes, Tim, what happens to the rider behind him? Don't drive fast. I was mentioning I'm bringing a glass of wine in one of my bottles. It'll look like soda pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was mentioning. Well, let's hope to God somebody's here. Al said he was showing up.
Yeah.
Who's pull up there? That's somebody's in that vehicle. Who is it? Is it Al? Yeah, that's his little car, isn't it? Whoa.
Well,
You want us over there?
Well,
He's
isn't
getting
that little.
Just wait till he gets back out. He's getting a coffee.
Okay.
Red car. Okay, so go that away and back in and around and then park in front of his bike. And don't hit it. Well, you just put it on your muffin or whatever it is that you bought. It just makes it a little easier. So it was sitting over there a little while ago. Oh! The other side of the red car. You haven't even got your seatbelt on. There. Okay, whoa, 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 stop. Stop. Oh God, he's got his big beard. Who is that?
I'm a straw.
Who?
I'm a straw.
Sitting down there somewhere. Who is that?
Huh?
Who is that?
Clive.
God, you're all fuzzy.
Am I?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get over it, will you?
Yeah, you're fuzzy. God, it's good to see you. It really is. Is this like with Manfred when he fixed that? He said to me, and I put a mask on, and he says, "Can you just take the Halloween stuff off, please?" Okay. Yeah,
Wow.
so that's, Manfred put this back on for me.
Good.
And that wasn't bad. That was $50 at,
Pick a burger.
yeah, Crunch, whoever's in Abbey. The guy, his name is Sid at Simon's Auto Glass in Abbotsford. He did that for me 10 o'clock Saturday morning. He called me back of all things because I left him a horrible message, you know, like I'm freaking. And he called me back. He said, "No," he says, I can be in the office. I was going to do something. I'm in Abbotsford. Where are you? He said, "Can you be out here?" He says, "It's easy." But this is what happened.
Good.
Well, no, not good. This is not good.
Well, that's experience.
Oh, yeah.
That's experience.
So I'm not running a claim. Nobody knows what's going to happen with the claim yet. I have talked to the adjuster. The guy, it's his wife's vehicle. It's a big truck. So if you imagine, a slide into a big truck, this hit, this came off. Do you know those things are on a big long cord?
I don't know.
Oh, they are. It's what rattled across here because it had put it up on the window. He jimmied it off, and then his rear view is what impacted and did that. So I don't know. The guy said to me, because this guy out in Abbotsford he said, well, what's the damage? And I said, well, he's got a cracked mirror here, and that's a little bit of a broken taillight. That was it on the truck. It's a work truck. He said, send him to me. He says, I can do this for $150. So I went back to the guy and I said, his name's Simon's Auto Glass. He's ICBC. It isn't like he isn't. And the guy said to me, give me $500. Remember we talked about that? The adjuster said to me, she said, no, you don't give people money. She said, if he isn't willing to, go and do that, that's his. So, I don't know. I think he thought he was going to make a quick $5 and still run a claim, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm probably going to paint it.
You don't want to? Sure.
I know, it's so
Your
pretty.
vehicle.
I love this color.
Oh, I sure as hell do. You don't know me and my vehicles, baby.
They made them just very
Look
few of them,
after them, right?
Good, eh? Similar to mine, but I don't have the covers on top of my bags.
No?
No.
What, these?
I've got a different mount for the back seats too.
Okay.
I've got this.
Oh, that looks so good. Look, there we go. We're doing the parking lot picture.
And I don't have this stuff for the take and see.
I seen this online. I wasn't even looking for another bike because I sold my other one, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, do I want to get back into it? I seen this thing and I was like, oh man. Guess, and the guy just put it up. I was just as I was going on the computer, put it up. $3,500.
$3,500?
I ran, phoned him. The guy says, yeah. I was
$3,500.
the first guy that phoned.
So you're going home to pray that I can find that sidecar, that Spider, or that trike. I don't care. Any one of those three.
What are you going to get on next?
Well, I've got him with whatever.
That's a
putting,
pretty good deal, I think.
Putting him onto the back of the Spider. I can't put somebody on the back of a bike anymore. I just can't. Oh well, I'm at that age. But that or a sidecar to put on one of the existing bikes would stabilize him. And other than that, a trike. But at the same time, I haven't got $25,000 to do any one of those things. So he's going home to pray.
Or whatever. Well, it was done and replaced with the metal one and everything.
How you doing? Why? Look, I'm not wearing a mask. What?
The guy had
Okay.
brakes.
Well, we passed Elvira. She was headed into town. And then we came out and I walked to the back and yelled Manfred 15 times.
On the side of the house.
When I phoned,
Working.
I didn't even.
Your ears checked, boy. I did. Yeah, what? I did. I walked out to the back. Well,
There was people
I
down
took
on
him
the bottom
on
of the
the
hill
250. He
waiting
had
for
the
me to
250
look
today.
at it.
So he didn't get off. And I said,
I'm
well, I'll
not
walk
kidding.
to
I
the back
thought he
and
was
see if he's
kidding.
around.
I went down on the way out to get the money
Manfred.
because I told him I'm going to get the money.
Hey, young fella.
And so, sure enough,
There.
there were people down there waiting.
Put those there.
Yeah. Hell of a deal.
Where are you?
Hey, you.
You brought the van.
Yeah.
I brought the bike. He brings a bike when it's so cold and just about ready to hail last time.
My back is just...
So the guy who sold it to me, though, he's been a salesman and into bikes and everything for over 40 years.
all day running up and down the ladders.
Yeah, you definitely got your money's worth.
Oh, dude, it's so comfortable to ride this one.
Would be.
You could get out.
Well, it's a bit too much.
Why?
What's that?
It's a bit too big.
What?
It's 1,500.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go do a shot of them.
weight wise.
You know what? It's balanced. It's like it's. I can ride 4 hours or more. Get off the bike. My butt is not sore.
I can see it, like.
My Goldwing, I couldn't do that without a sore butt. Seriously.
Well, you know how much I'm attached to my Virago.
Yeah, the Virago
I
was the
love my
next
Virago.
best. So comfortable.
The seat after about 4 hours,
99, mine's an 06, so 07.
Is that right,
not a
Dave?
chance.
I've
But
ridden,
it's so,
I've ridden about 4 or 5 on this and got off and not sore at all.
but it's so well balanced
Yes, it
and
is.
everything else. It's just that there's no padding under the seat.
Yeah.
That's the only big problem with it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want a spider.
What?
I get a spider, I can put them on the donkey.
Yep.
Spider?
Yeah.
Spider. Or a trike. I
Or a
don't care
trike.
either one. Actually, the spider's kind of cool. The spider has stability in snow.
Those strikes are stability, like unbelievable. Dude.
Yeah, well, the spider
could get
has
out.
I,
Spider right
Why?
now. If I
we
could-
followed those old trike.
What?
Trike.
See them lizards, these-
Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna go do a shot of them.
I thought up with that guy around the corners.
He knows how to ride, yeah.
Yeah, if they know.
Yeah, it's all done for you. Well, that's solid suspension.
They've got a spider right now.
That's the same bike with Josie House Lambert.
Yeah, but they've got a spider right now for 10,000. Another 1,000 will be a full bag of food and bags on it. It's sitting over at Can Out. And for what it's worth,
New or used?
like now figure out how I can raise $10,000, right? That's my next thing. Yeah. So
I always figured take a smart car, you know, add the bike thing in the front and so you can put the
well,
old man
you
in
know,
the
if I can find somebody to find me a sidecar, we'll put one of those on one of the little ones. So.
I don't know how little, I don't know if the 250 be able to handle that.
The 250s take a sidecar. They will take a sidecar. And it would put his oxygen tanks in and give him stability. So if he rides for the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping he's in the garage. But the strength really is. Here, you talk to him. I gotta go to the bathroom. I need a mask here. Hang on.
see them lizards.
What?
See them lizards, these-
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go do a shot of them.
It's all track in the back.
That's what I had when I had this bike.
They're pretty tonight, you know?
Which is going to kill the housing.
Really
It's
good.
going to kill the economy.
Hang on, I'll be here.
True. Okay, drive careful.
Not that it
Okay.
matters anyways.
It's
Good to see ya. Take care, okay?
One place to go with this.
Yeah, pretty wild. Can you get that in? Okay.
They won't want
Take care, guys.
Take care.
We'll watch your vehicle. Okay, slow, stop, turn to the right. I do think that the door could be fixed. I wanted to go find Ricardo's and see if he had any bright ideas. Because Stevie is in a that's funny too. Could have stayed there for a minute and I'm gonna try to do this. If that's fine, I'll just try it this way. There.
be something to do on the Friday. I didn't even know they were doing this. They weren't in the winter. No, because the weather was so bad. So it's been in the last about month. That's what Manfred said. He said, well, why don't you come down to Timmy's? I said, well, there's no inside. No, we go out in the parking lot now, you know, and the weather's pretty good. Or we just sit in cars and talk from there. Well, I guess that will work, okay. So I'm not gonna go upstairs with the cat right now. We're gonna go upstairs and watch something, and I'm gonna have something to eat, okay? And that's kind of where that is. I don't think it would look that bad painted. I really don't. It will lengthen it. It will suddenly become longer rather than the shape it is. And that's cool. Standing there and I said, yeah, you know those pinstripes, you know, Canadian Tire? Hey, that wouldn't look too bad. I said, well, you just run it to there and that covers it and you know it was there. And it'll look tidy. But the door has to be fixed before I do it. And I figured I have about a month or so before this needs to be done. And then it's just... Actually, Tim, there's no reason why you couldn't take the hand sander to it. The palm sander. It only needs a light, real light sand. Not major whatever. Doc said to me, he said, you really should prime that one section. And I said, well, the rust coat will look after it. No, I'd prime it anyway. Well, then we'll throw a little primer on it too. But there's about 2 hours without palm sander on this. Just about an hour on each side. Because it's only light. And the minute you go down into under that top coat, you've gone too far. Yeah, way too far.
Just put the back thing on it.
Whoa! You got the back thing and you're going to lock the back. Where is everybody? Hi. Hello. How are you? Yes, we're all up here. I see that. We are all up here. Oh my goodness. Yes, we is. It's my little girl. Just my new. Yes, I know. Whoa, Nia, that was not fun. I don't know what you smell on there. What? Well, what is it? Oh, I've been out with the dog, I bet you too. Okay, you don't need to do that. You're on my Mew. You're a Twinkie. Well, you're on Zoom again, but that's beside the point.
Oh my God.
This is my weather rock. If it's wet, it's raining.
Come on, stalking.
white, it's snowing, moving, the wind's blowing. It's dry, it's sunny. So you get the weather report down here at the beach.
Kind of
I think this is.
realize, oh my god. This is
Thank Tim. There is none of this. This was so incredibly special tonight. And by rights, it shouldn't be. I mean, it should be special and great, but not like on the levels that it's coming in at.
You know, I really want to show you these tsunami house numbers
I
that
don't
we've been
care what
finding.
you think is on my shirt. You're not
It's an
into
incredible
it.
story because, well, of course, you know, where they're from and everything, but when they arrived here, they almost
Sunday,
all
I
showed
don't
up at the same
anticipate
time.
taking the
They
bike,
saw
so
them and they saw
if we get through
this
language,
really
then
distinctive
maybe
type
do something with the
of,
van
joints
or
and
something,
things.
or here or
the
in
notches
or.
at the end of the wood.
But I've
You know,
got
I thought,
everything
okay,
else
these are
done.
for
I don't
post
have
Gene
to.
House,
I didn't
and
know
then
what I was going to
it's
do
like,
with the
well, it's
group.
kind of,
I try to have something
what's not
different.
doing here.
That's why I did that document repeatedly, so there'd be something different to go to. But I've got Mimigwesi's around to the a couple of his things, and it's in Ojibwe, not Odawa.
Right now, it's because they carry
But I
two
like
dinky
Tammy.
tanks well.
She said she would get
But
hung
they
up
just
on
sit in the
spelling.
bottom.
We should stop worrying.
And I don't really like the way I've got that other one.
So the difference in
wrapped in a
Odawa
coat,
and
that's half
Ojibwe
of the
is
problem. I
Jibige
didn't put
is
it in
writing in
straps because I
Odawa,
didn't
and
think it would hold
Ojibige
properly.
is
Got to
writing
rethink a little bit
in
on the
Ojibwe.
bungees.
Like once you start to see the comparisons, you actually don't hear the difference anymore.
And it had
What
a
Jibige?
black thing
Jibige.
wrapped around it like
They
two
kind of
like
become the
that,
same. It's like
Probably-
potato.
that would give me something to hook to, rather than trying to just spin it
My
around
biggest
it
problem
with
with Mimic
bungees.
Westy is he is saying verbs that I don't even have in his list, and I don't know what he's saying. Like I
Not
can
in the
guess
code, but
maybe
the
if
code was if you
what they
knew
might
your code.
spell, but finding that kind of a spelling on the dictionary, like it's a long shot.
You know, we'd already heard about all the
Giga something something inna.
This one's got a ton of
Gowie
names and stuff on
scene,
there.
Gowie Mushe, something something, see, Quay. Okay, I know we're talking about a woman. I know we're saying that somebody did not do something. And I know that we're asking, did somebody do something? But I don't know what the verb is.
It's
really a tense of settling because I ignored it. Is that it?
So I just have this vision of, you know, placing these timbers
cool.
on end and
Should be happy.
standing them together and thinking about how to use them in
Before dental school, I had a business called Frontier
In fact,
Regional.
Sunday might be a
And I
good day to
carved.
take a truck out.
Before I carved any piece,
Okay.
I would do
Like
a
the
light
red-
sketching
the
of
red
what
truck.
my idea was
And,
about.
and go for a drive, like, I don't know, towards Hope or
I
something and
thought
back.
that I might add a
Okay.
little bit to this item, but by doing a carving,
Because we
I
wrap
have-
around
had a
10,
little
11
apprehension. I
or
don't
so,
wanna
and
ruin
then
the
there's
piece.
3 or 4
But
hours,
at the
and
same
then you
time,
go
I
up
thought
towards
that I would try
Agus.
to add to it
I don't know how many
in
monkey
hopes
places
that
I want to go.
maybe it would become something a little bit more, maybe a
Although,
piece of
at
me
that
or a
point,
piece
I
of
think
how
it's
I
also supposed
see
to
this
piss pour rain
story
on
and the connection
Sunday.
that we might have. I may or may not
Maybe
fill
it's
these
just
in
an
and then
indent.
sand it again in those areas.
It is, look at it.
I didn't see anything about rain in the forecast.
We've never made an entrance like that before.
Selcha Totil Tahokamil
Around
12.
Right now, it's because they carry
Did you hear
two
me?
dinky tanks well. Like they just sit at the bottom.
And I don't. Selcha
Like the way I got that other one wrapped in a coat. That's half of the problem. I didn't put it in straps because I didn't think it would hold properly. Got to rethink a little bit on the bungees.
I'm going to study Halkamilum on Sunday.
Just to get it when it's like a day like today,
And if it had a black thing wrapped around it, like too tight, like that, those, that would give me something to hook to, rather than trying to just spin it around with bungees.
Halkamilum Squirrel. That's the only thing I can think to say. I want to learn.
Or not in a coat.
I've said
it
I'm going to
was if you
study it,
needed
and I've
the
said
coat.
I'm going to. Okay? And I've got about 4 to 5 hours a week straight immersion that we have to do. Which really should bring the language on quick. Because I can't believe that I'm thinking that in my head.
Any idea?
Ah,
Yeah, or-
El
No, no.
Pus
It's gonna be an adventure.
Quatsit
Just find it. They've got
Ta.
there that you can find who belongs to, or if it's somebody that knows.
I
about
now
it.
see my body parts escape me.
Just,
Ta.
just
She was
be on
looking at your
an
knee.
Adventure to find
Ta.
that first excellent, you know. Give her hell.
Zid. Zid is Anishinaabe mowing for foot.
So,
Or Gede.
incredible. Yeah.
They're complicated.
For sure.
Well, it doesn't because there are words that I've
Yeah, really.
just
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. It's gonna be like.
faileth.
Yeah, today has been really good. I could have probably pulled
Leg.
it off with. She was looking at your leg. You were looking at his leg. Yes, you were, and you went, come up here and lick my shirt.
This too.
That's kinky. Yeah. I mean, there was a little bit of out time. I came in. I managed to get assignments done. We even went out there. Maybe that's
Yeah, so
why
if we don't take the bikes,
I'll
I'll put a
little wine in one of my containers and take it out there. Just enjoy myself to no
They
end.
tell us that the ground
Yeah.
is likely to drop.
Have one of my little half glass of wine. Nobody will know what I'm doing.
Basically everything but the
They'll go,
foundation.
what's that?
And that's
Grape juice.
kind of put a blanket over it right now. So that it's, of course,
Kool-Aid.
They remember it was just all house.
Well, that's what it'll look like. I think it's a great idea.
年間買い占めて売ってる会社なんです。何かって言ったら
Are they back in business and things are
今会社はまた戻りになってる。そうですね。小さい工場会社を建てておかげさまで稼働しておりま
You're
す。
trying to make up now after you did that to my hand. Yeah, you. You thought it was Nia. Well, he was up here, and I think that's who she thought she was tagging.
流れるって言っ
It
て
was Nia.
ちょうど
Oh.
私がこっちの
No, it was me. Oh. Oops. I was a naughty girl. I was a naughty girl. Look at this. I was a naughty girl.
3番目の子を連れて
Yeah, I know. You made a major mistake, and you're not sure how to fix it, and you're going to try to make up.
押し寄せてくるのと
Yeah, major mistake. Pardon me? At least you didn't get back.
Came over from that, so it was a
You moved
cocktail.
fast enough for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. They were doing some diving helmets earlier. Oh, the cop liked to dive. Okay, I get you now.
She doesn't know what to do.
Look, there's not that,
Blanky thing there. I know. There's no blanky thing. It was actually my shirt that yeah, I know. It's not there. Oh dear. Now what do I do? How do I sit there? There. Will that work? Can you sit on my lap now? You don't like that idea. I'm gonna try. Look at this. It's like, what do I do? I know. You're such a good boy. You don't know how to do that. Well, because it actually is like a hammock. Yeah. And so it just doesn't look like it's probably big enough for him. He says, I don't know what to do. Because I open it up and then it's like, looks like a hammock. Right now it's because they carry the two dinky tanks well. They just sit on the bottom.
Oh gosh.
And I don't really like the way I've got that other one wrapped in a coat. That's half of the problem. I didn't put it in straps because I didn't think it would hold properly. I've got to rethink a little bit on the bungees. And if it had a black thing wrapped around it, like too tight, like those,
Yeah.
that would give me something to hook to, rather than trying to just spin it around it with bungees. So, or not in the coat, but the coat was if you needed the extra coat. So, I'm gonna go to the bathroom next to that. So.